As we all know, short-range commercial feeder work is so hugely popular. Winter and summer, it's just so effective, and that is why it's my go-to approach wherever I go. Whether I'm fishing a method feeder against the far bank, under arm and a feeder down the margins, on the pole line, bomb and pellet, bomb and corn, winter and summer, it just catches so many fish. So let me talk to you in a little bit more detail about this beauty that I'm holding here, which is the AERO X7 Finesse feeder in the 9 foot. So what's actually special about this rod? Well, for a start, we've used the highest grade carbon possible for all the rods within the X7 range, which is XT200 high pressure carbon. Now, as you can see, the result is an ultra thin blank, which creates a rod which I can honestly say is the lightest match rod I've ever picked up in my life. But yet at the same time, you've got that power and control and balance and play in action from using such a high grade carbon. Now, control, that is to me, precision control is everything when it comes to this style of fishing. If you've got a rod that enables you to cast accurately, be more precise with your feeder fishing or bomb fishing, you're going to build up your peg quicker, you're going to get more fish competing, you're going to catch bigger fish, you're going to catch more fish, you're just going to catch more fish, whether you're pleasure fishing or in a match. It's going to help your fishing no end, and it's going to elevate your casting ability to another level. I can honestly say this has helped my casting. I'd say it's improved my casting by 20% using this rod, without doubt. And that comes from the responsiveness of this lightweight carbon, which goes on to my next subject. So moving further down the rod, we've actually married the carbon with Fuji alkanite guides. Now these are ultralight, so that really does marry with the response of the rod and the carbon. Now further down the rod, this is the area where most rods nowadays are pushing quiver tips, but this is unique to Shimano, and we've created within all the rods of the AERO X7 range spliced in quiver tips, which has created the ultimate playing action. You'll never get a better playing action than a rod with a spliced in quiver tip, because we've minimized the weight in the top end of the rod. That helps with the response, but it's created such a progressive playing action. As we all know, on commercials, 1 minute you could be hooking into F1s and skimmers, and then a big carp comes along. You want a versatile action that copes with whatever size fish you're after, and that's exactly what you get from using a spliced in quiver tip. So with these rods, with this rod in particular, you get 3 carrier sections. You get a 1/4 ounce ultrafine tip, a 3/4 ounce and a 1 ounce. Now, the 1/4 ounce ultrafine tip is ideal for what I'm using today, where I'm fishing a method feeder against the far bank. I want that ultrafine tip to tie in up to that feeder. I want to read everything what's going on with my feeder and with how the fish are feeding, but I do not want that feeder to move. And by having a really fine tip, it cushions all that movement, and it allows me to read the difference between a false indication and a proper bite. That's going to put me more fish in the net without doubt. Basically, you've got 3 quiver tips that covers you for all your commercial fishing, winter and summer. Now, moving further down the rod, we've used a combination of 2 materials around the handle, which is EVA foam, cork and EVA at the bottom. And these materials are really nice and easy to wipe clean, but really nice and comfortable to the touch. Along with a Fuji reel seat handle, again, really comfortable to hold, which really does help with your casting accuracy and control when you're playing your fish. So all in all, you've got a rod there that covers you for nearly all your commercial fishing, for your short range commercial work, whatever you may be faced with. And you've got 3 carrier sections that covers you to suit your style of fishing. So if you want to elevate your angling ability to the next level, then check this rod out at your local Shimano stockist.